first post. Let's go top weekly. This sounds ambiguous enough.
Beeps, snaps.
Come.
Am I the asshole for embarrassing my cousin and getting us kicked out of a restaurant? Embarrassing is absolutely in quotation marks. Okay. 14K versus 1.4. It does sound spicy. All right, here we go. I, F25, don't have kids yet. I never really wanted them growing up, but I figure I'll eventually have kids in the future once I get my life together. My cousin, Sarah, 29, has 2 bad-behaved kids from a previous relationship and a newborn baby with her boyfriend, MJ, 40. Last night, my mother, sister, Sarah, and I went to a sushi restaurant, and this was the first time having sushi. After we ordered, I had a hard time using the chopsticks. My cousin started obnoxiously laughing. The waiter came over and asked me if I wanted training wheels, which is a little plastic item that attaches to the chopsticks and helps you hold them in place. My cousin laughed and said, "Sorry about her. She constantly embarrasses herself and us." It's not that serious. I just gave her the side eye and put the training wheels on. When it was time to order desserts, her boyfriend MJ finally joined us, claiming he was busy. She went on to tell him how stupid and slow I was for not knowing how to use chopsticks and how the waiters and everyone around now know that I'm an embarrassment. My mom asked her what her problem was, and she goes on a rant about how I'm so embarrassing, and it's no wonder I'm jealous of her being a mother and no one wants to have kids with me. There are fucking 4 more paragraphs and an update that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 paragraphs. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let's keep going. God damn. I finally had enough. I said, I don't have kids because I don't want them to come out like you're rude pieces of shit. And you're calling me an embarrassment. Didn't MJ just have a baby on you with his wife? Your baby literally has a sibling a week apart from her. You probably learned how to use chopsticks by eating his wife's leftovers. I guess when she was attacking me, it was fine because everyone turned on me. It got so loud that management had to get involved. Sarah was screaming and crying, MJ was yelling at me, and my mom and sister were berating me for being mean. Tell me you're the least favorite child without telling me you're the least favorite child. Management brought the bill and told us to please pay it and leave. My mom paid the entire bill, but my sister said I'm an asshole for embarrassing Sarah and getting us kicked out, and how she's probably going through postpartum depression. Now, I don't know if I went too far, seeing as she's probably going through some baby stress. Am I the asshole? No, you're not actually. So mean, this person literally got upset about chopsticks. Right, literally. Do we want to read this 12 paragraph update? Thank you all for the overwhelming responses. I've been wanting to put Sarah in her place for a while, and now I'm glad I did. However, Sarah's mom got involved and is mad at me. Apparently, MJ told Sarah that him and his wife were separating. Sarah found out that he lied because she was secretly stalking his wife's Facebook page and got the shock of her life when wifey posted a newborn baby and MJ was there for the birth. Oh God! Sarah did the math and realized that he got both of them pregnant the week of his birthday. She confronted him and he confirmed it. He also said that she'll have to get over it or he'll leave. It's like 17 train wrecks all happening at the same time. Oh my God.
He is not the love of your life. He is literally just a guy. Hit him with your car.
So she stayed and is now constantly in shambles. Not my problem. Absolutely not your fucking problem. Now on to the problem. She kept the wife's baby a secret and only told her mom, who told my mom, who told my sister and I. So they said that they were pissed because I wasn't supposed to repeat it. But I didn't know it was classified information. After like a week, that's all everyone talked about. Sarah's mom, my aunt, reached out to me this morning, and she said that Sarah's problem with me is that I always said I don't like kids and only a horrible person won't like kids, and that I was mean to her about her kids 2 months ago. 2 months ago, she wanted to go to a party with MJ and asked me to watch her kids, all 3 of them for free. I told her no because they're untrained. I don't feel comfortable watching a newborn, and she'll have to pay me to put up with the other 2. So I guess that's why she's still holding grudges. Regardless, Sarah's mom said she was having a really hard time after finding out about the outside baby, who technically is the inside baby, as Sarah's baby is the outside baby, but whatever. And she wants me to apologize for putting her business out there for everyone. She got my mom and sister involved, so I just called Sarah and apologized. She just said, "I don't care what you have to say," and hung up. Regardless, I held up my end of the bargain. Hopefully this gets blown over soon because your girl is tired. Untrained meaning diapers, maybe. Yeah. Were you mean? Yes, as you should have been. Exactly, yes. My God, this was... What a spicy hole to start on today. My God. I do think ESH, but I'm okay with the good clapback. I don't think so. I think it sounds like this person was just being berated time and time again, and then the one time that she claps back, oh, she's suddenly the asshole. You know what I mean? They wanted a punching bag, and they're mad the bag swung back and knocked their teeth out. Literally, though. Literally. Get rid of this man and this relationship. Right. This man is not involved with OP at all, though. OP is the cousin of the person in this weird mistress situation. Treating people how you want to be treated also means that if people are mean to you, that's simply the energy they're asking for. That part. That was just wonderful. What a good hole. What a good hole. New hole, new dickie. Am I the asshole for not being upset that my friend's dog could die because of me? What? This is either the biggest asshole that we have ever inspected, or this is the clickiest clickbait title I've ever seen in my life. There's no other way that this could go, right? Am I the asshole for not being upset that my friend's dog could die because of me? I was hosting a big garden party at the weekend. I invited my entire friend group plus their partners. One of my friend takes her dog everywhere. I told her no pets allowed. Although it was a garden party we were in and out of my home, and I have 4 cats. My cats do not like dogs, and neither do I. Anyway, my friend showed up with her dog. I told her that her dog was not welcome in my home or garden, and I asked her to please take her dog home or elsewhere. I thought my friend left. I went inside to sort some things out. I went into my garden about 15 minutes later, and my friend was standing in my garden talking to our friends. She doesn't live that close, so I was confused. I went to ask her how she got back so quickly. She told me she just popped in and was going since her dog isn't welcome. I asked her where her dog is, and she shrugged her shoulders and said he was around. What? I went looking and found him at the bottom of the garden eating my crops and making a mess. I was angry and told my friend to get her dog off my property. A few hours later, she called me asking me what her dog ate. I had no clue. My gardener plants and attends everything. I told her I didn't know, but I told her he'd made a huge mess, dug things up, and clearly eaten things. She shouted at me that her dog is sick and that I need to find out what the dog ate. I told her I had no idea, but I'd text my gardener to ask, but it was really her problem. I did send the text, but my gardener didn't answer. My friend called again wanting to know what her dog ate, and I told her I still didn't know. She told me I obviously don't care if her dog dies and called me an asshole. Bitch, it's your fault! I still don't know what her dog ate, but apparently he is very sick and might die. I feel bad, but I told her not to bring her dog on my property so I don't feel responsible like she says I am. Am I the asshole? You literally let your dog run rampant at this place that didn't allow dogs. Yeah, you didn't watch your dog. It's your fault. There are 2 edits here, it looks like. After being unable to reach my gardener, I took pictures of everything the dog dug up, which was a lot, and sent them to my friend. But I have no idea what it ate and what it just dug up And for all I know, what it ate isn't even pictured because the whole section is a mess. This wasn't good enough for her. She wants me to tell her exactly what it ate, and I just... what? I want you to tell me exactly what it ate. Well, maybe if someone was watching your fucking dog, someone would know exactly what it ate. Edit number 2, my cats are house cats that didn't go into my garden, aren't at risk of getting sick from whatever my gardener is growing. My garden is huge, and what is growing changes often, so I don't keep track of what is planted. Update, I blocked ex-friend after dozens of nasty calls and texts, but I got an update from a mutual friend. The dog is at dog hospital. Dog is pretty sick, but is expected to make a full recovery. I managed to contact my gardener eventually. Looks like the dog ate some potatoes or something. A lot was destroyed, so even my gardener isn't 100% sure what was eaten, but he thinks maybe the pesticides were the problem. All info from gardener was passed to the ex-friend. Ex-friend has seen this post and is very angry about it. Everyone say hi to Suzanne! Hi, Suzanne! Everyone say hi, Suzanne! You're a fucking asshole! Here you go, Suzanne. This is what the internet thinks of you. Not the asshole. You asked her nicely not to bring the dog, but yet she did. You asked her to leave, but yet she didn't. She wasn't even watching her dog. If the dog dies, it's on her. 100%. Like, I feel bad for this dog having such a shitty owner and being put in this situation, but like, it's the dog owner's fault. Just because you feel guilty about not taking care of your dog doesn't mean you get to project your blame on the other person, Suzanne. Suzanne should not be responsible for another living being of any kind. Snaps. 100%. Absolutely. New hole time. Give me the tea. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Am I the asshole for ignoring my soon-to-be stepmom when she kept calling me by the wrong name? So my F-16 name is Andi. Just Andi. My mom's dad passed away just a few days before she found out she was pregante. My mom was very close with her dad, and his name was Andrew, also went by Andi. The technical female version of Andrew is Andrea, but neither my mom nor dad liked the name. But my mom wanted to honor her dad in some way, so I got named Andi, which I love my name. I think it fits me. So my parents got divorced when I was 8. I live with my mom most of the time, but visit my dad every other weekend, as well as holidays. 3 years ago, my dad started dating his now fiancée, Kate. Kate, for some reason, when we met, assumed my name was Andrea. I explained to her it was just Andi. She kept calling me Andrea, though. I ended up telling my mom about it, and she told me just to ignore Kate until she calls me Andi. Well, this past weekend, I was at my dad's, and we were visiting some of Kate's family. Well, she kept calling over for Andrea, and of course, I ignored her. She got mad and said, "Why am I ignoring her?" And I said, "Because that's not my name, and you know this." Her dad and brother basically laughed, saying they thought I just went by Andi as a nickname. And I said, "No, it's just Andi." They then asked Kate, "Why has she been calling me Andrea then?" Well, Kate later got mad, calling me a brat for embarrassing her. Honey, you don't know what a brat is. Trust me, I'm an expert. I honestly feel kind of like in that instance I should have just answered to Andrea, but I don't know. Am I the asshole? No, I don't think so at all. Yeah, Kate can fuck off, 100%. Yes, stepmom was 100% in the wrong. Even her own family called her out. Exactly, snaps. Yeah, there you go. Start calling the stepmom Caitlin. Wait, I bet assholes to donuts that's one of the comments. I swear to God. There we go. Just start calling her Kathy whenever she does it. So happy this wasn't a misgendering situation? No, right? That's why I was skimming it at first. I was like, wait a minute. Hang on. Chat voted 100% not the asshole. It's like we have a chat full of like queer and trans folks or something. So weird. Oh my God, what? God damn, you click fast? What can I say? I've had a lot of practice with my fingers.